wish that there was a look or an outfit you could have executed in your role as far as high fashion?
Are you asking us if we are fashionistas?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious if you look at Joel and you look at me. The first thing that comes to mind is fashion.
Start off with you, Paul. There is a saying in Hollywood that as an actor, you should never work with children and animals. So, what was your experience like working on this with Wink? So close.
Listen, never work with children or animals, but it's worse when it's an animal that is also like young and a child. I think that's what we were dealing with. We had some young dogs, so it was as difficult a work as an actor can do. But I think we took it in stride. We had a sense of humor about the whole thing, and you just got to be patient because sometimes the dog will give you actor gold, but it might not be till take 17. So it's obviously a bit of a experience to go through that, but we had a lot of fun with it. It was cool.
Joel, for you, what was this experience like for you guys in general, bringing cartoon characters to life? We know that we've seen it before, but this is a unique take because we're seeing them from children through adulthood. So do you approach it any differently? That hasn't been established.
I think a little bit, yeah, because the characters have been established. As soon as you think of it, you can't help but like start at the cartoon. But then personally, I try to kind of forget about it. But you can't completely forget about it because it is what it is. But I was just trying to forget all about anything previous to do with it and forget it was even Cruella de Vil really, and just kind of do what the story was. But yeah, that the bedrock of it is the cartoon because it can't not be really. Yeah.
Fashion is a major theme in this film. So we didn't get to see a great deal of fashion characters, but is that something that you're into away from this role? And do you wish that there was a look or an outfit you could have executed in your role as far as high fashion?
Are you asking us if we are fashionistas?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious if you look at Joel and you look at me. The first thing that comes to mind is fashion.
Talk to me about the chemistry of working with each other and how you two connected and brought that to the screen.
Joel's a funny guy, but he's a deep thinker. So what's fun about hanging out with Joel is you can be laughing your head off, and then 5 minutes later, you're having like a serious, introspective, intelligent conversation. So for me...
Same is true with you. It's very easy working with Paul. And, you know, I think they cast it really, 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 really well. But also there's luck, isn't it? You never really know. But it was, you know, it's just lucky that it's just lucky that it was the good people and it was a good experience.
Yeah.
Amazing. And last question in wrapping up, how far would you go for a friend? You guys went pretty far for friendship in this. So how far would you go for a friend?
What's the friend done? What situation is the friend in?
You know, whichever one you can think of. Illegal means.
Are you telling me they've killed?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Are you telling me they've killed someone?
Maybe not murder, just maybe thievery.
What have they stolen?
Listen, I'm not a what would you call it? I'm not a tattletale. I'm not a snitch. So if they've stolen something, chances are I'm going to pretend that I don't even know about it.